everybody, welcome to Streaming. My name is Kiara Forda. I'm also a ballerina VTuber, and tonight I genuinely had a plan to stream Genshin. I think. Oh shit! I forgot. I got twits. Chat. Can we talk a little bit before I start streaming? A little bit. I know I sound really off today, and I know I sound really off today. And that's kind of because I've been feeling really off recently. Like, how do I explain this? So my country has been dealing with the weather. My country has been dealing a lot with the weather. And we've been having like really rainy weather all the way to really hot weather. In a matter of a couple of days. So I'm actually getting ready. Like, I'm basically falling sick a lot now. So it's kind of and I'm falling sick while at the same time having to do a thesis presentation. Ow, there you go. Is that I'm falling sick while at the same time having to do a thesis presentation. I have a thesis presentation 2 weeks from now, and this is basically my proposal presentation. I basically have to get my proposal approved from the board in order for me to do my research. Yeah. Ahoi, and I'm just gonna be very honest with you guys. There's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes that's been causing my mental health to go. I feel so bad. I really do feel so bad, if I'm gonna be very frank with you guys, because it's like I feel like my mental health hasn't been going really badly this year, and I've been doing everything I can to kind of pull it back, like, and just keep like, ow, hi Coco. Just keep forcing, like, telling myself that it'll be fine. You're just gonna stream. It's gonna be okay. And I feel like like I don't know what I'm doing wrong anymore. Like, cause hi Slippery. I don't. I feel like it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been very depressing for me a lot of times, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right. Why under the weather lately? No, it's okay. Well, the stress from the stress from my thesis and stuff like that is actually weighing on me, because, and it's just for the next 2 weeks, because I actually do have a presentation, but it's just man, oh, it's okay. No, I was just telling you that the YouTube one went really well, and I think the TikTok one went really well as well, because I recently posted it. But honestly, it's, how do I explain this? I'm at the point in time where I'm sitting down with my life and going like, like it's how do I explain this? Like, it's I don't usually do this in my chat. I'll be honest with you guys. I do this maybe once a year or twice a year in my chat. And I don't like doing this in my chat, because I feel like, you know, it really makes, like, it really like, I don't know. I just read a lot of things, and it's like I read a lot of things about how, like, you know, it ruins the illusion when a VTuber starts talking about their daily life and what's been affecting them in their daily life. It's just things that, you know, like, I usually don't. But I think I've hit the point in time, like, I've been really holding up the fort for like many months, where to the point where I don't know if I can go around not talking about this anymore, because it's been affecting me like really badly mentally sometimes. And I'm trying my best, guys. I'm really trying my best to kind of not, like, you know, I don't imagine anybody who likes their streamer being like depresso espresso on stream, unless you guys are into that stuff. I don't know. But I don't think anybody likes their streamer being depresso espresso on stream, and I feel like I keep doing it a lot this year. I'm gonna try and do it a lot less next year if I can. But how do I explain this? How do I explain this? I I don't know how to explain this. Without crying, without bursting into tears. On trying to figure out how I'm gonna say this. Chat, if you can, give a little bit of support. Give a little bit of support. Give a little bit of support, please. Just trying to think about how so how to explain this? Let me just start from the beginning. We started off this year pretty okay, I guess. There were things that went right, there were things that went wrong. There were a lot of things that went okay, I guess. But it's just, I think as the year went by, I don't know what's been going on anymore, because I wish I could. Aw. Yeah, I hope you guys just let me share, because I know I usually don't. Like, I usually don't. But how do I explain this? Okay, I'm trying to think about how to explain this. Because it's been getting harder and harder for me to share my stuff, my personal life on stream. I used to be able to really openly share, because it was part of who I was. But because of some things that have happened this year, it's made me like a little bit scared to share anything on stream sometimes. But I'm trying. Like, I feel like this year I've become a little bit more closed off because of the things that have happened to me. I have not been as like talky with chat recently about how my personal life is. Like, usually I do yap a lot about like my personal life, how I feel about things. I have an opinion about everything, honestly. But it's getting me a little bit scared anymore, because I really want to make a safe space for my community and for the people around me to be. Hey, Cindy. But I feel like I keep failing in that really terribly.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh my god, that's Siri. Every time I call Cindy, it's like Siri will come up. Like, it's okay. Yeah, so it's hit a point in time where I really want to make a safe space for my community, but I don't know. But I'm hitting a wall where I don't really know how I can do that anymore. And it's really the whole concept of it has been kind of grinding on me, because I'm like, like, how do I explain this? It's like, you know, like, I don't think any streamer ever wants their community to feel like they can't tell them anything, or that they can't be they can't be honest with them. But it's just like, it's been grinding on me very terribly. A lot of things, honestly. Why's my goose crying? Because like, how do I explain this? Some things have happened this year that have made me a little bit scared of being open on stream. And what? And it's just like, how do I explain this? Oh my gosh. It's causing, like, it's really grinding on my personal health. Am I doing all right? I don't know anymore. I'm at the point in time where I don't know anymore. Because very frankly speaking, yeah, like, my style is that I'm very much a perfectionist. And I really do want to stream, and I really do want to, like, do really well, do right by my community. But it's like, I don't understand. I can't even give you guys an answer why I keep canceling streams. because I don't know why I keep canceling streams. It's really it's really weighing down on me that I keep canceling streams, and I'm aware of that. Like, and then I do understand it's like people keep telling me, yeah, it's so important to take care of your health first, but it doesn't make any sense for me to keep canceling streams like this. I've hydrated. But it just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to cancel streams, but I can't for the life of me figure out why I keep canceling streams for no good reason. Like, yes, I'm sick, but I used to be able to stream through illnesses. I streamed through COVID at one point. Like, and then yes, chat might actually tell me, Kara, it's because you're burning out. I'm not burning out. I'm not burning out. I don't think I've felt I don't think I've been feeling burnout lately. Like it like burnout over my day job. Yeah, a lot. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Burnout over my day job every day. But burnout over my streaming, not really, because I completely feel like streaming is my passion, and it's something that I really see myself eventually going full time with my career in streaming. So it's like, what does Squish K say to streaming sexual themes and the rules of? Oh, Annie, the reason why is because I put it just in case. I am mostly PG-13. I am mostly PG-13, but I'm scared that I might accidentally say something sexual, which has happened before. So I prefer it. I prefer it usually. I usually leave that. Just in case that I say something wrong that will absolutely get me cancelled by Twitch. Yeah, I'm staying cautious. It's one of those things where I'm staying cautious, and I preferably don't want Twitch to cancel me. Yeah, so don't mind that. I'm PG-13. The stream itself is PG-13 and above, but on the note of, in case it has sexual themes, let's not test Twitch's but I might mess it up sometimes. Yes, PG-13, but I might mess up. Like, depending on the day, I might mess it up, because my brain is like half-assing, like, sometimes. Yes, it's Genshin Night, but I just want to address the chat before we go in. Yeah, and it's PG-13, but please, but the warning is just there in case, in the word of, don't kill me if I mess up. Don't get pitchforks and come after me if I mess up, occasionally. Yeah, Fish is very finicky, puppy. Yeah, non-issue rashes because I was. The thing is that I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with me. I am not burnout. I am not burnout. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not burnout. I am by far the farthest thing from burning out. But I don't know if it's because I'm actually burnt out at work that it's actually affecting my streaming, because when you burn out at work, you get really tired and you get really exhausted, and then you just don't feel like doing anything by the time you get home except sleep. But it could also be the fact that I am partially, like, with the masters and everything, it's been waiting very hard on me. By the way, Annex, how do I call your name? I don't know how to pronounce your name. You need apple juice since you can't take beer. Yes, I need apple juice. I need apple juice. Actually, I'm like, wait, we're supposed to play Where Winds Meet. Oh my god, I didn't even download it. Never mind, let's just play Genshin Tonight. I'll play Where Winds Meet on Friday. You see, that's the thing. It's like, I need grape juice. I need a lot of grape juice. Maybe you just need that one person. I already downloaded it. I just haven't downloaded it yet. As in, I haven't launched it yet. It just get friendly wine. It technically should be. And it's just like, I just wanna talk to chat for a little bit first. Because it's like, chat, how do I explain this? You know, when a streamer is constantly streaming, but they feel like what they're doing is not making a difference in things, no matter how hard they try, no matter what they're doing, it feels like they're not making a difference in people's lives. They're not doing the thing that they should do to like help their community grow and to help the people around them, because obviously their favorite thing in the world is to see their community members love their streams and to be able to entertain people. Like the fact, like when a streamer feels like they're not fulfilling that, it can very much grind on the streamer who's trying to fulfill that. And I know that a lot of other streamers do feel this way as well. It's just that for me, I think I've hit the point in time this year where I'm like, I don't know what else I can do to help my community. My name is Sir A. Nick Z. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Please, can you help me with the pronunciation? A or A? It should be a neck Z. A neck Z. I don't know. Is that correct? Yeah. How am I supposed to do that? So, like, tell me if it's wrong. Anaxagoras. Oh, actually, that could be the pronunciation of your Anexi. Yeah. Is that or a Nikazag? I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry. I apologize for botching your name. I'm trying. If you can give me a bit of a hand. Nexi. Okay. Nexi. Okay. Annex. Okay. Annexi. Annexi. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. No? Annex? 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 It's annex. Okay. Okay. Annex. Let's just do annex. Spare me. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this on purpose. Sometimes I can't pronounce people's names. Anez. Oh my god, that's not. Okay, hold on. Anez. Like Anez. Is that how is that? You know, just call me whatever. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I don't know how to pronounce names sometimes. Can we just call you? Wait. Can I just call you Jovi? Would Jovi be easier? I think I pronounced Jovi like Giovanni. Like it seems a bit easier. I don't know. Does that help? Does that actually help? Jovi? No, that's my Twitch cover. Huh? Okay. Okay, you're not. Okay, you know what? Don't call me by my government. It's on Twitch. Hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let me just put it into Google. Let me just try and put it into Google. Do you mind if I try to get Google to pronounce your name and let's see how Google pronounces your name? Because I think I'm in pain trying to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I got okay. Where's my English? How? Yeah. Annex. Is that how? Oh my god, is that how? I don't know anymore. Oh my god. Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? 80% there. Annex. So it's nex. So it's annex. Okay, let's just call you annex. I can't pronounce the Z. If I relax the K, it's aneg. It's a nay. Because I'm a syllable kind of girl. It's a silent K. Yeah. This is Doom. I'm Doom. He's gonna go come and pitchfork me. So I can't pronounce. Can I ask you where you're from if you don't mind? It sounds. Oh my god. I can't pronounce. Can we just call you an X? Can we just call you an X? At this point, would you allow me to just call you an X? Korea. Hi. Alright, let's just call you an X. I think hilariously I'm not gonna be able to get that pronunciation. I apologize in advance. I'm trying. I tried. Okay, I did try. Now, editor, if you're clipping this, please do not clip this part. Hi, beer. Sorry, I took a bit of time because I was needing to read. Beer. Okay, so beer. I've been writing down my thoughts a lot recently. I've been writing down my thoughts. I've been talking to my manager a lot. Basically, the funniest thing is that one of the ways that helps me breathe a lot better, and it's just being open with my community. It's just actually being open with my community. Welcome to the first time chatter, beer pong. It is usually, I know that a lot of streamers don't do this, but I feel like for me the way that it helps me the best, and it's really being with my community, and talking to my community and being very open with my community, in terms of how I feel, in terms of who I am, and in terms of how I really am struggling. Because here, so this is where you guys learn a little bit of Kiara lore here. So I grew up in a type of family that I was never, like, my opinions were never really respected. So it's one of those families where it's like only speak if spoken to, and if you're spoken to, only say yes, no, or no, or like maybe. They're not allowed to say like words. Like, you're not allowed to say full sentences. And that's kind of how I grew up. So I grew up writing a lot. If I could read out some of my diaries entry, it's okay. If I could read out some of my diary entries, it would be pages upon pages. I used to fill up like 500-page diaries every single year. And I think streaming for me, if I'm being very frank here, streaming was the first time where I felt like my opinions were valued, and not just valued, but it feels like my opinions were actually wanted and needed in any sort of streamer community. I think it was the first time that, oh my god, I think I know what happened. It was definitely the first time for me that I felt like my opinions were actually valued, and my opinions were actually heard, like my voice was actually being heard. So ever since that day, it's like, yes, I can write it down, but no matter how much I write it down, it will never make me really feel better. The way that I handle my thoughts is oftentimes with my community itself, and to actually feel that to feel that sense of community with the people that I'm with, and with the people that I absolutely adore. Because that's, like, having grown up being so silent, I think I you know how, like, they say girls, like, talk a lot? I said probably 10 words a day. It was scary. It was very scary, like, because I would be beaten if I was silent, if I yapped. And it was even to the point where like, how do I say this? It's like, they never respected really fully what I did or how I did things. Like, so you know how oftentimes people who write a lot, you know, they become really good poetry people, like poets or really good writers in general. looks at Wattpad. um, I mean, what was going on? I grew up in a family that was not really they didn't really care about my opinions. One family member, when I grew up, I stopped talking to a lot of them. I grew up, I grew up, I stopped talking to a lot of them. What's going on? I honestly, it is sometimes it's just the reality of things, you know, like when you're scared because every time that you give an opinion, it's not really respected. You just naturally, like, imagine if as a kid, like, chat. I think this is the first time, like, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my insecurities. It's like, chat, you've heard me like singing, right? You hear me sing a lot actually now on stream, and I it's only this year that I've kind of learned a little bit more about like who I am as a person, and discovered that I really love singing, and that I didn't really have a terrible voice. Imagine a cute 4-year-old Kiara singing in the car, because she was curious, she was learning songs, and her family would tell her to shut up and not stop singing because she has a bad voice and that she's not even singing on key. Imagine that being a thing. It resulted in a lot of self-esteem issues. I'm not gonna lie. It resulted in a lot of self-esteem issues growing up, and even now it results in a lot of self-esteem issues. Even now, I still have a lot of self-esteem issues. It's like it's only until this year where I really started to believe that I don't have a really bad singing voice. And even then, it's like I'm still very scared. I'm still beyond scared. Like, Makin, my vocal teacher, would probably be able to tell you that when I was with her in vocal classes, singing sample. Not right now while my voice is so cracked. I could probably give you something in a bit, okay? And that's the thing. It's like, Mackin might probably be able to tell you guys that I was so scared of my own voice when I was with her. When we were open, like when we were teaching myself, I thought I was tone deaf. I thought I couldn't sing. I thought I hated my voice. I really just despised everything about everything, because I never grew up that way, I guess. So I'm just kind of thinking, it's like, guys, I want to be able to talk to you guys over everything, if that's all right. I want to, I think, I feel like this year I've kind of returned back to my shell again, because of how fearful I've become of even approaching even the bare minimum of topics, because like it seems like every time I approach the bare minimum of topics, like even talking about stuff, it becomes such a sensitive topic. And it's like, I do understand that as streamers we have a responsibility, of course. We do have responsibilities to the people around us to not, do something funny, like to talk about really stupidly controversial topics. Like, I would never talk about politics. Not on my stream, at least. I would never talk about politics. But I'd really like to be open with you guys a little bit more, in the way that I stream. In the way that I would like to be able to chat with you guys about my daily life, about the things that have been annoying me, the things that have been upsetting me, and the things that have just not been going all the way well. Because my thought process this entire year, like this entire couple of months, has been it's very scary to think that a streamer can not feel safe in their community because she's scared that somebody might be listening that might use her words against her. Does that make sense, guys? Like, does that make sense, chat? Like, does that make sense? Like, when a streamer is scared that, like, whatever she is taken, then Aika! caramba, I'm just gonna call you son of a. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I don't want to be scared of being open and being vulnerable in my community any longer, because it's like this year, I feel like this entire year I still am lost too, but yeah. Hi Johnny. Like it's okay, Zed. Just stay or leave whenever you can. It's one of those things where it's like like I want to be open in my community without being scared out of my mind that somebody is gonna take my words and throw it back at me. Because apparently I said something controversial about something else. And I don't know how to feel about that, because it's like oh, okay, no problem. I can't. Oh no. Aw. I'm okay, I think. Like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know. It's like I'm scared sometimes of my own stream. Like it's very funny for a streamer to say that. It's like sometimes I'm just scared of my own stream, because I'm scared that the next thing I know, I'm just gonna say like, oh, I don't like pickles. And then all the pickle lovers in the world is gonna come after me because it's like, how dare you not like pickles? Like, I don't wanna, like, it's gotten me so scared of telling people things. It's because, or saying anything, because because it's like, oh, by the way, guys, I really don't like pickles. They're squeaky, and I don't like squeaky sounds. And it's, I know, I'm a very, I think I agree with that. I'm very I'm empathic, by nature. Me as a person is that I'm very empathic by nature. But it's one of those things where it's like, when people threaten to sue you over the things that you say on stream, like, literally, I've had people this year threaten to sue me over things I've said on stream. Like, and it's like, and it's like, I don't even know what to think about that anymore, because it's like, like, I just, it's made me fearful in a lot of ways to be like, to want to be myself on stream anymore, because I imagine if somebody tries to sue you because they think that sometimes when people are talking about certain things, you know, they like that, you know, just because it relates to you, it is you kind of feeling. It's like, it's not. I just sometimes can't talk about. Hey, but hey, if I'm talking about like if I'm talking about really sensitive topics, I usually blur out names and stuff like that. It's just for being, all you can do is being honest, clear the air. Like, I don't know, it's just, I guess this is something that I've come to realize. And gladly, yeah. It's something that I realized this year a lot, because I guess I realized that I'm quite a bit of an empath, in a sense. I like seeing people happy. Be yourself and don't care about what the dummies say. Like, it's hello over far. It ain't that truth. It's just like, I don't know, it's like, it's this year, it's been a lot this year. It's like, because I guess, like, myself personally, I'm very big on the people. I'm not just empathic, I can never say that word right. I'm also kind of a people pleaser, so I always try my best to do stuff that people like, try to please everybody. But I think like this year is one of the years where I'm starting to realize that, you know, like, it's not possible to please everybody as much as you want to please everybody. Like, you like, if you like, it's like, trust me, I want to please everybody. Kira, Desire, you're back. Hi. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Like, I'm starting to realize that. As much as I try to please people, like, you can't please everybody. And there's always gonna be that one person who wants to sue you for everything. What's up? You know, life, suffering. Like, so that's, like, please yourself is the best. Yeah. Yeah. Laura's been making a killing these days. I know, right? Chad, do I please you? Eat life you have never eaten. Life? Wait, do I mean money if I do something? Here's the thing. Technically, the answer is yes. But it depends on what you sue them over. It depends on what you sue them over. Like, it's spend if you know you'll get more later on. Yeah. True. I will say that technically you do, but my question for you then would be, would it be worth ruining a person's life over? If let's say that you sue somebody and then you get the money, then they declare bankruptcy, they're on the streets begging for money. Do you actually want to do that to somebody? I want to ask you that right now. Like, this is like you know, it's one of those things where I love talking ethics on my channel, because as a person who thinks a lot about life in general, it's always come to the place of, like, I try to put myself in everybody's shoes. And you wouldn't want to ruin somebody else's life over something that, you know, like, seems a bit minuscule. But, you know, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys and tell you that there are people out there who will do that. There are people out there who will cause you pain and suffering because they just want to. Like, they love seeing the world burn. And ironically, it's very dumb that a lot of people like that prey on people like me. Like, they take people who are empaths and who really are people pleasers. Yeah. Design. It's okay. Nobody, actually. Ironically, nobody. It's just something that I'm feeling right now. It's like people like that often prey on people like me who are very much people pleasers and who really want to do right on people. And because they're never pleased. Yeah, actually, you're right, exactly. No, it has to be sense. So I give you a moment to read Johnny. So the folks who sue are happy data, who are so happy, don't care what happens to the other person. They'll play the victim to get a quick buck and makes it look like those who actually have a case look less credible. Scammers gonna scam. No, it's okay. I need fresh air, touch of grass, and swim in water. I can't swim because my hair's dyed. I don't think you're weird, does I? At all. Yeah, and that's the thing that makes me very upset sometimes. It's the fact that, like, I try to do right by everybody. I can swim, I just don't. Because my IRL, I have to dye my hair. Silly goose. Feel a lot, but now I just don't care. And that's the thing, it's like, I care a lot about people, guys. I care a lot about every single one of you. And I care a lot about everybody that comes into my path. And I always try to do right by everybody. But there are some people who are just not able to be pleased. In fame, hello. Trying to cast a spell? No. Why? Some people just can't be pleased, and it's kind of silly because sometimes I don't even know how to protect myself against people like that, because you never know, right? Like, you never know. And it's even dumber because you never know when somebody who you care about and who seemingly cares about you is like, they just turn on you without any means or reason, because you said like just because you did something bad, and despite the fact that you apologize to them, you know, it's not good enough. You know, they want more. They want you to suffer. They want you to burn. It's one of those things that really, like, it grinds on me as a person because I did lose a lot of friends this year. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I lost a lot of friends this year. And right now I heard you psychic screaming. Like I'm just trying not to lose more friends. I'm just trying not to lose more friends. Yep. Thank you. I'm just constantly trying to not lose my friends, and I need to share my sufferings, and it's okay. You can share it whenever you want. I'm trying to do right by people. I'm trying to do right by everybody, from streaming to, yeah, I'm an overthinker. Most streamers are flawed. Like, I overthink a lot, okay? And I feel like that's, like, something that's a little bit stopping me from becoming better. Better for yourself, delete. Aw, I can't. Did they end up, like, in the heavens? No, I just, like, it's just that, you know, I said something that they didn't like, and they just disappeared on me. And these were people that I may have known for, like, 3 years or 4 years or, like, decades. And they were just, and they suddenly just blocked me out of nowhere and ghosted me. Like, it just felt so off. Like, I don't know what to do when stuff like that happens. I'll be very frank with you guys. Because it's just, like, I know, like, for some people, they're just like, whatever, just move on. But I overthink a lot, and I'm constantly, like, thinking, like, what did I say to them? What did I do wrong by them? Can I say sorry? Can I make this right? And it's kind of funny because people around me will also tell me that it's, like, sometimes you just can't. You know, like, sometimes you just can't, because sometimes people just want somebody to hate on, you know, like, they just want somebody to dislike. And coincidentally, you were their target of their hate at the time, so now you're stuck being their punching bag. Melanin in the mortal realm, yes. Yeah, so it's like, it's like you just end up becoming their punching bag, and you don't know what to do, because I feel like a lot of people don't mean to offend other people. It just happens. And we're human. Like, I always try, like, if I've ever offended anybody in chat, I'm sorry in advance. I'm really sorry if I've ever offended anybody in chat, because I don't do it on purpose. Sometimes I'm dumb. I actually am sometimes dumb. Yeah. So it's, you know, this is why, see. I don't lie, I was just scrolling through Twitch, and this stream was the first thing I saw of a sexual themed morning, so curiosity made me feel and click, and now I feel like I found a diamond in a coal mine. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I just don't want to offend people, you know. And you know, this is one of those funny things. Actually, it's very funny that I don't love food. so here's the funny thing. It's not that I don't love food. It's the fact that I have GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. Anix, thank you for the kind words. Like, try not to cry, stream. Not necessarily. I mean, I'll return to your regularly scheduled thing. Gastric reflux. Yes, gastric reflux. Still also no. So, gastric reflux, technically the word is gastric reflux. But here's the thing. I can't exactly do that. Because on any given day, my gastric could really turn against me. And then any food that I eat, regardless of what type of food it is, could make me vomit. And that's actually been the very big history of why I cancel most of my streams, because I have gastric reflux. And okay, I'm gonna tell you guys my symptoms. Warning, this is gonna get very, 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 very visual. So when the gastric happens, my mouth, like the gastric will go up through my esophagus, and it will actually make me vomit. It'll actually make me vomit. And then not only does it make me vomit, it makes me have diarrhea. Yeah, you're starting. I feel like Annex is really starting to see why I put the sexual themes. It makes me have diarrhea, and so it's like my relationship with food has become a very big issue nowadays, because I don't know, like, if any food would on that day just to make me turn bad. By the way, fun fact, guys, I did recently go for no medications. I do have medications, but I try not to take them if I can, because, like, usually what happens is that if it feels okay, then I usually am okay. Almost died because somehow my throat was burning, my nose was flaring out, making it so hot. No, that's the thing. Oh my god. Okay, so fun fact, I was in the hospital earlier this year. If you actually scroll down my Twitter, you can actually see that I was in the hospital earlier this year. And the craziest thing was that the gastric reflux went up to my chest, and it mimicked a heart attack. Like, I was not able to breathe. So I was like having a heart attack. I thought it was a heart attack. Then we got to the hospital, and they said no. So your gastric reflux just went so bad up. It went all the way to your chest, and it basically overwhelmed your chest. Like, we just need to pump your acid out. And I'm like, huh? Huh? So they told me this, and I was like, oh my god. Acid reflux. Yeah, acid reflux. GERD. GERD. And that's the, I didn't even know GERD could cause stuff like that, you know? Like, I didn't even know GERD could cause stuff like that. And that's the thing, like GERD, seriously? Yeah, GERD. And that's the thing, it's like, so sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes I ask for money not because I need to, not because I need to go, like, not because I like to go on a vacation, but because I would like to have treatment for my GERD. So it's like, you're gonna sound like a corpse husband for now. I could get the filter, but let's not do AI right now. Like, and that's the thing, like, yeah, I have GERD, and you know what's even worse? Like, the GERD is so terrible to the point where I, like, even if, let's say, for example, like the what's it? How do I say? Oh my god, why am I? Let's say, like, I have, like, my, the temperature goes down. I need to put, like, a heat pack on my stomach constantly, because if the temperature on my stomach drops, I can also have an acid reflux. Like, it makes zero sense, but everything causes an acid reflux. Thank you for joining into the Discord group. I'm gonna try and make it a little bit more active next year. I will try. I can't promise anything, but I will try. I feel like every year I have this goal, like, to make my Discord more active. And then it just never works out very well. Like, I just give up on it halfway through the year. You know what I will say? Finish him for Mortal Kombat. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's so it's so funny, because it's like, I would, like, I might end up in the hospital again for this. And I don't know how to feel about that if I end up in the hospital next year for this again. And you know what's even funnier? What did they do? When I was having GERD, when I was having GERD, they literally just checked my stomach, did like a, I think, something to do with gastroscopy. And then they was like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you some medication to kind of reduce the stomach acid from your stomach, and we're just gonna call it a day. And it worked, but I will be if I'm being very frank, still it still ensures that 50% of my streams are always cancelled because I'm actually on the toilet trying not to die. If that makes sense. Alright, hold on. In fact, I have to say it now. Round 2. Fight. I can't. You know what's funny? I have Mortal Kombat now because, thank you, Bravo, for giving me that. I still traumatized by the, yes. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I am still very much traumatized by the IV incident. Define good. Define good? Because if I'm being very honest with you, I don't think my health has ever been good. It's passable. Better-ish, yeah. But like, also it's kind of like, how do I say this? Like, it's passable. We're gonna say this, it's passable. I was, oh my god, guys, like, I was so traumatized. And the funniest thing is that next year, so I will warn you guys already that next year, I might disappear for a few weeks. Do you still need to get treatment or medications? I still need to get medications, and I still need to get treatment once a year for my GERD. So, I'm gonna tell you guys that next year I might disappear, one year. Maybe like a couple weeks to a month, because guys, do you know what sinusitis is? Do you know what chronic sinusitis is? Like, if you guys know what chronic sinusitis is, I've been having that since I was a kid. I don't breathe properly. Like, I could literally be standing right next to a trash can and I would not be able to smell anything. Like, I genuinely would not be able to smell anything because I have no sense of smell. I'm gonna hear a deeper voice, Kara. You probably wouldn't. So, I'm actually gonna go get a surgery where my nose is gonna... do you know what a balloon sinusplasty is? So, a balloon sinusplasty is when they shove a balloon in you and they inflate the balloon so that your sinuses literally open up right before your eyes. Man, Swan, no! Report that I got urine in there. Very nice, Steve. So that's the thing. The funniest thing is that I am also dragging time because I may have forgotten to update my game. Oh my god, who donated? Hold on. Oh my god, somebody donated. Thank you for the donation. Subscribe. I was subscribed. I was like, thank you for the subscribe. It was delayed. Thank you for the sub design. Congratulations, Vive. I am not pulling for Durin. I was like, okay, I got thrown primo gems at. Problems. So, and that's the thing. It's like my nose is actually like, you know what's crazy though? The doctors will actually tell you, insurance will actually tell you, oh, it's not a big deal. You don't get, you're not even all that like smell, like you're not even having issues with smell or anything. Like, it's like, they'll say, oh, you can still breathe, and I'm like, 6 months a year I can breathe. Like, 6 months a year I breathe normally. The other 6 months I'm sniffling off my nose, sneezing out my nose, and trying not to die. I hope it helps. It helps. Every sub, every donation does help with the streamer thing. And, like, it's so funny every time that somebody tells me, like, oh yeah, like, once you get the surgery, you'll be able to smell colors. Right! Literally, chronic sinusitis, they put a balloon in my nose, inflated it, drained my nose. Okay, wait. Annex, it's safe, right? It's safe, right? It's like not a bad thing for you to do that, right? Like, cause here's the thing. I have been rinsing my nose for ages and it's not working, and I think it's like making it worse. And then I've tried nasal sprays which work a little bit, but I feel like it's not really effective. Like, it's not really effective. It heals me for like 5 seconds, and then I'm good. And then I'm basically done. Yeah, so that's all to say. I'm planning to get that surgery done next year, with the ENT. I'm just waiting for next year because I'm waiting for my insurance to kind of recover itself. So, I told you about, it was about, I don't remember, Nutstack. Howdy, Nutstack. Also, nasal spray isn't good for you. It does! Oh, shoot. My bad. Oh, no. I've been using my nasal spray for... I've been using my nasal spray for, like, I think... like 3 months now. Do you remember the joke I told you about a chiropractor? Fun fact, I don't get the joke! It says that in the... Whoops. Whoops. It was a week back. Oh, I see it. I see it. I've never gotten a nosebleed. That's the funniest thing. I've never gotten a... Wait, no, I have gotten a nosebleed. I've gotten several nosebleeds. What am I talking about? I was like, it's just that when I get nosebleeds, my nose just... Like, it does not spill out of my nose. It just bleeds. I never had one be envious. Your sneezing is... But, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. I got you. Also, guys, just head-splitting headaches. Really? Guys, can I pitch something to you next year? Can I pitch something to you next year, and maybe, can we try to make it happen? I want to pitch something to you next year, and let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see if chat can make it happen, okay? It's not helping. It helps, but it lasts for like 5 seconds. I may have overdone it. Chat, do you think that I can push for an average of 40 CCV next year? I know we've like barely ever hit 20. But do you think that next year I'm a little bit more ambitious? We can push for 40 CCV? Maybe? Guys, think you can help me make it happen? And then I can do a partner push the year after, which is basically my 5th year in the community. Like, what do you guys think? Like, you guys want to help me make it happen? Credit score. I would love to not have a 40 credit score. Concurrent average viewers. I don't know what my credit score is. Social credits? Where are we? Asia? I would like social credits, yes. Do you think we can maybe push for like an average out of 40 concurrent viewers next year? I know like we've always been hitting around the 13 to 15s, which is kind of ambitious for me to want to push into the 40 CCVs. But do you guys think we can make it happen? Like, you just have to come into every stream like for a year? It's like, chat, you want to help me make it happen? I promise. Okay, chat, let me promise you something, okay? If we can average out 40 CCV per next year, not credit score, concurrent average viewers, get your friends to watch, I will promise you that I will debut a new outfit next year. Like, I will, and alongside that, a new cover. I'll promise you that. I've been working on something in the background, I will promise you guys that I have something planned. And something else a little bit special. I may or may not be working on a 3D model in the background. So if we can average our 40, maybe I'll debut it upon my 4th year anniversary. So I need 40 left. Maybe 30, because I can still average out 10, 20, you know? I may be working on a 3D model next year. Maybe we'll debut it if we can get the average 40 CCV. Deal, guys? Deal? You give me 40 average CCV, I give you 3D model. And that's something that I'm working on in the background. Like, the debut date, I don't know. Because we are still in the process of what kind of software can we use. So yeah, pinky promise, guys. Pinky promise. We do the average 40 CCV. I guess I need to have a day job while working. What? But you're already working in college though. Why do you still need a day job? Okay. Annex, see, I have a viewer called Nutstack. You think I can afford to make this a PG-13 stream? I will owe Twitch money. Twitch will sue me. Twitch will actually sue me. Does the model look like Dumbledore for Harry Potter? You'll have to see. Red! Hello. You know, okay, chat. So, see, this is why whenever I'm upset, there is a concurrent need to run on stream and cry to my chat. Because guess what, guys? You guys always just make me feel so much better. Like, you guys always make... Wait, isn't it a paid internship? Gosh darn it. See, Annex, do you now see why I always need why I need the sexual themes? Slippery, don't they pay you? Internships pay! Not in the medical field, no? Like, see, this is why I always run on stream whenever I'm feeling upset, because stream always makes me feel like the world is not ending. Like, and honestly, the past few days, I've honestly felt like the world was ending. For me, at least. And it's nice to have somebody, like people who genuinely want to support you, who genuinely come up to, who genuinely come up to you and actually support you. And it really does make you feel. Jesus. Annex, can I ask you what you work as? Economy is a beast here in the Philippines. It really is. It really is. It truly is. I'm from a country where the economy is about the same. I think I got paid $1,000 every month in my internship. Something like that. Annex. No, I'm sorry. The is just like, I want to become a teacher. I want to become a teacher, please. And I want $1,000, please. I'm joking. It is what it is. I would say though. I would say though. Also, Rit, how are you doing? That I live in a freaking country where I am 1 USD to 4 of my money. It's painful, no matter where you're from. But it's okay because we always try our best. I just got paid. Was it pain? Was it Spain? Was it pain? I'm sorry. I have to make that joke. I have to make that joke because it was. What happened? What happened? Was it Spain? But the S is silent. I was sick on the first day there. Jesus Christ, man. That does sound like Spain without the S. Hmm. Okay. So I've been sick for like 17. What happened? Why have you been sick? Gosh. I am envious, Annex. I really wish I could be earning a lot more. Okay. Caught the flu? Ah, yes. Come. Let us all catch the flu together, because I'm also sick with the flu. Oh, God. I am also sick with the flu. It do be like that. I'm just kind of thinking is that as we go on next year, I really want to do some stuff. I really want to do some stuff to do a little bit more community building. But also content building. Like, I would love to. I'm probably not doing a partner push just yet, but I would like a CCV push, if that makes any difference. Oh. Wait, chat. I know we're supposed to be playing Genshin. I do know we're supposed to be playing Genshin. But do you guys want to hear some of the hate messages that I get that I just find very funny? Do you guys want to hear some of the hate messages that I get? And it's just really funny to me. Like, okay, I'm not completely people pleasing. That's nasty. I'm sensitive. Don't get me wrong, I'm really sensitive. But I'm not that sensitive. Hey messages, let's hear it. Okay. Let me open up my thing. Okay. I'm sensitive, but I'm not that sensitive. I promise you guys, I'm sensitive to the people around me, and I'm a people pleaser to the people around me, but I'm not that sensitive. Okay. So wait, where's my? I just need to turn on a few things. Okay. Okay, I sent this to a friend of mine yesterday. Where is it? I sent the screenshot. I'm not gonna tell you who sent this to me, but I thought it was really funny. So I thought I'd share it. Okay. Hi, I said hello. I'm wondering who the hell would even watch that trash content you're making. The AI slop is way better. Wait, it could be AI, but no, AI can't be that bad. Oh my god. Dude, if you wanna call my content bad, you might wanna call it less of an AI slop. Oh my goodness. It's like, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. What else have we got here? Let's see, okay. Hey, give me your WhatsApp. I don't give out my WhatsApp. That's my phone number. That's literally my phone number. You bitch. Oh. It's like, come on. Guys, any streamer that's willing to give out their phone number. Guys, come on. Like, very few people in this world have my phone number, and it's just probably because if you know me IRL, then you would know my phone number, probably. Anything less than that is probably not gonna cut it. Okay. This one was something that I got, I think, a few years back. I got this a few years back. Wait, so how are you Chinese if you live in bleep country? What do you mean? The country is a multiracial country, as most countries are. Oh, so you're kawaii racial. And I'm like, what does that even mean? And it's like, oh, that means you're mixed. And I'm like, I am not mixed. Oh, no. I'm just reading out hate messages. That's the thing, what is that? Like, I was actually so curious that I googled kawaii racial. And it just means like, they literally mean like a Japanese cute in racial dynamics, particularly in the context of colonialism, blackface, or contemporary racial hierarchies. No. This is like, what did they say? What? This is what they say, and I was like, what? Where's that person from? I'm not gonna review the country of that person, but it was just damn funny. It's like, huh? Where did this come from? It's like a racial slur. It's like a racial slur. Okay, I have another one here. Wait, hold on. I need to look for it. Imagine that. What in the weaknesses? Right. That's the funniest thing about it. Okay. I have another one here. Did I delete it? Hold on. Oh, ちょっと待って. I feel like I deleted it. My dude probably watches too much. That's the thing, it's like, what in the kawaii racial is that? Right? Okay. Had another one. Wait, I have another one. I just need to look for it. Like, it was so funny. Hey, do you need to grow your channel? I said yes. Okay. I said yes. Wait, I need to find it. I remember that was the opening. I remember that was kind of the opening of this. I need to look for it. By the way, this is a scammer. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, wait. No, it's not this one. Wait, I'm trying to look for it. Because I delete. I have to delete these jokers. Those sound like scam. Okay, wait. Okay. Hey, do you need more viewers? And I said, depends on what you're offering, I guess. And then they said, oh yes, let me just, we are a company focused on digital marketing that will help you grow your streams. Interesting. They showed me, they basically showed me the link of their channel and stuff like that, and the viewers and the like people they helped. I went in there, looked for saw one of the people that they supposedly helped. The guy has no viewers and like 1 follower. And I'm like saying, dude, the guy has 1 follower. How exactly are you helping him to grow? And then he's like, do you not even understand what audience engagement is? And I'm like, looks at my 1,500 followers like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, it was hilarious. So these are like some these are some of the like threats I've received. I'm just gonna tell you this. I am not like I'm in hello value AAT customer, have you turned on the device off and on again in the sequence that makes sense to you? That's the thing. Golden! Excited goose. Threats. No, like, so I have received some, okay, speaking about threats, guys, I've received some death threats in my time, okay? I've received some death threats in my time. It's like, okay, wait. I have this. I will tell you guys is that I'm usually, how do I say this? I'm usually, you're going to Offkai? Golden, can you fund me? Golden, can you fund me? If you can fund me, then yes. Hello, KR4L. As of right now, I know where you live. Therefore, if you do not bank into me the offset of 100,000 US dollars, I will proceed to come over to your house and shoot you. Thanks. Like, the heck? It's so dumb sometimes. Like, some of these people will do anything. It's like, okay, so if you know my address, then tell me what's my address. Because there's a good chance that you got my address wrong. Wall of text. So, like, some people are just so desperate. It's very funny to see. Fun, I shit you not. I thought you said, can you fuck me? Like, can you also fuck me? I'm joking. I'm joking. You know, this, I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, bravo! I'm sorry. So see, this is why I have a sex. Here's a bookie. Yes. You see, this is why I have a sex. I have a sex got that label. Here I'm taken. But still, I'm joking. Wait, you're actually taken? I'm joking. Hi, princess. Hi, Bravo. Still single. Still poor thing. Like, it's so funny. It's like I feel like Annex is like, okay, I'm officially understanding why Kiara has that label. Annex, if you're still there, do you not understand why I have that label? I am doomed. I don't have a say-so card. That's the problem. I never had a say-so card, and therefore I don't deserve to have one. Sorry, I'm just... Huh? Isn't he from... Okay, yeah, sorry. I saw one of the Thai VTubers just suddenly say like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do... I'm graduating in my... Huh? Huh? Also, don't ask me why I follow Thai VTubers. How have you been, Golden? I would start singing the song from K-pop Demon Hunters if it wasn't for the fact that I still don't know what VTuber friend I still have not watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Swinging around to see how far. Golden, can you fund me? Chat. See, you see people like that. Like, say, oh yeah, Carrie, you're going off. I can't go to Offkai if you don't fund me. I'm joking. Don't feel inclined to fund me. But also, guys, there's a throne there. You guys should totally fund me. You guys should totally fund me. For my Offkai, for my sweet little Offkai. I'm funding but you should also fund me. Cause then I can go. See, this is what we call marketing. see, you guys should totally fund me. I was wondering why you had sexual warnings. I feel like Chad is officially gonna kill me after this one. In this stream. Oh, for the love of Pete! I have sexual warnings in general. I just have sexual warnings. In general, I don't want to say something really offhand and get Twitch to give me the bad hammer. Because apparently I'm supposed to be PG-13. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. 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 That was so loud. It was so loud. Oh my god. Bravo. Bravo, that was so loud. That was so beyond loud. You know, here's the thing. I have a job and I still can't go to off-kai. Still, no money. Me no money. Me no money. Me is poor. Me lives in third world country where everything is expensive, and ow. You sound a little too turned on by that. Ow. Ow. I am not turned on. I'm turned off. I'm turned off. I am not turned on. I was shocked beyond my belief. If it makes you feel any better. Because also I have my volume on. X. X. What do you mean X? I'm doomed. How do we turn this from like a streamer I'm literally crying all the way till I'm just literally giggling right now because of what chat did to me. Chat's a bad influence, guys. Chat's a bad influence. You can turn a crying streamer into a giggling one. Tis chat. Ay. Also, I have another. Oh, I have another person booked one of my slots for collab. Ow! What was that for? What in the least bit was that for? Was that even funny? What was that for? I'm so confused. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just grab a thing. Because I'm turning on my Genshin. Do you guys still want to play Genshin tonight? Or do you just want to yap for the next hour and a half? Because we could also potentially just yap for an hour and a half. Golden! Where have you been for the last year? Chat, this is where I'm like coming after. Sexual deviance 1 minute. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, well, I only play Zenless and Zone Zero. I can't play Zenless. I'm a little bit too not into Zenless. I would love to play Nexus Anima though. Let's see. Cried a bunch. Did a lot of vacationing because I was mentally ill. And then now we're here. Yeah. I'm still waiting for Varka. 300 applications, I got one. What are you working as now? SM, same bestie. I know you won't because there's too many physics there and let's do it. No, it's actually not because of that, it's because of the farming. The mentally ill bit, not the traveling bit. I mean, I did travel to Japan earlier this year. Yeah, the mentally ill bit is a pain. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you're a laser engineer. Okay, it's time for you to fund me to go to off-kai, because laser engineers make an arm, a leg, and a kidney. Golden. We talked about this. I'm joking. I would like to make an arm, a leg, and a kidney. Like, I don't know, laser engineers make a fair bit. So it's time. But also, it's like, you know, the mental health that comes into play when you have no, how do I say this? When you have no job. Because I remember being there, and it's such a pain. Like, it's like, you don't know where your next step is gonna be, you're mentally ill, you're basically doubting yourself day in, day out, and so on and so forth. And you're just wondering, it's like, how are you gonna function, you know? So it's one of those things where it's like, I really am very freak out. Yeah, I really do I really do feel for you. Sorry, my brain decided to go on a vacation right there for a second because okay, hold on, did I? No, I did not. Okay, problems. I write you for Golden. Please, looks at off Kaifun. Please, please, you get a face cam stream. I'm joking. Okay, let's see. Wait, give me a moment. Told me my generation often overthink much. We are the generation marked by mental illnesses. We are known as the generation often marked by mental illnesses. Ask your lecturer ask your professors to man up. We're the generation marked the most by mental illnesses. Like, the funniest thing is that Gen Z millennials, showing you as far as possible. Sorry, Golden, I love you. We got mental illnesses before it was cool. Yeah, see. We're the cool bunch that get mental illnesses before it was cool. I feel like I've spent like two just chatting. But we are, like, see, Slippery gets it. I will say though, we're the trendsetters. Yeah, Gen Z mental illness power, wee! Oh my gosh. Also, for the record, if you're wondering why my VTuber model isn't as expressive today, it's because I'm not using my iPhone. I am a little bit tired to use my iPhone today, so I'm just using my regular webcam. We got so much mental illnesses, boomers think we're making it up. Yeah, sweet. People get it. People get it. We're the next generation. We're the next generation of cool people. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Guys, I just saw a VTuber background update and I'm like, I should get it updated. I should get it updated. I should get a Christmas background. Also, okay. This is the thing, guys. If you guys have been around for the last couple of streams, you guys are gonna start seeing what I'm doing this Christmas. You guys should start seeing what I'm doing this Christmas. There is a theme for this Christmas, but I'm not gonna tell you what the theme is until Christmas. So let's see if you guys can guess it out. Can you see if you guys can suss me out? And then once we're done with that, I'm gonna get an editor to literally go ahead and edit a bunch of to show you guys the reveal. Also, I should check something. But yes. Sorry, I should just check my TikTok. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen my latest short? It's actually really funny. Should we watch my latest short together? You guys should watch my latest short. It's actually really funny. Okay, it's doing not bad. Sure. Is the theme women you've gooned over this year? I haven't gooned over anybody this year. I don't know what you're talking about. Except men. Men I've gooned over many times. Hold on. Let me just grab a window capture. Okay. I'm not gooned over anybody. If you'll see it. Yeah, apparently I have a TikTok now. It's I left it pretty obsolete. Men, you gooned over? No. Okay, guys, we're just gonna watch this together. So.
It's just you and me, Kat.
There we go. So this was from one of my streams which I did earlier this month. And my editor is currently in the process finished editing it. Shout out to oh my gosh. Sorry, I forgot to credit him. So shout out to Coco. Here you go.
It's just you and me, Kat.
Don't
Oh, no,
let
it's not
Adrian
Kat.
drive. He's bad. It's okay. We can let
Hey.
Kaijuno drive. Kaijuno's
I'm
pretty
not a
good
bad driver. I just
You're
don't
British.
know how to drive four-wheel
You're British.
vehicles.
You would be driving on the wrong side of the road.
Ain't that the truth?
It's not the wrong side of the road if you have confidence.
No,
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 That's
no,
how you
no.
kill people.
Nope, that's not how
You
this
know,
works.
it's not murder if you have confidence, guys.
Oh, Kiara cook.
Yeah.
Get in the kitchen, Adrian.
that is what we do. Golden, can you attest to this? Not my. Hey, we're not hitting on British people. We're hitting on this guy, Adrian, who is British. I am not hitting on British people. In the same way, you could say my country's people are bad drivers. It's one of those things. Don't. I'm already very sensitive about that fact. I did not hate on British people. I just coincidentally made. I hated on Adrian. Different story. But Adrian's hot. He's a friend. So yes. Let's see. What else have we got this year? Your Honor, he was listening to Freebird like Lenny Skinner. So he gets a. No, he does not. No, he does not. Let's see. What else have we got? Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Guys, this is actually funny. This is me and my Elda. Who's more likely to build a time machine? Have you guys seen me build things? Have you guys? Do we not need to remind me of the hammer and the Gundam? Okay, River has a point. Elda would be the one to be able to out of the two of you. Me?
I'm a chemist.
Me?
You don't do stuff that could make a time machine in my lab.
Melda makes a time potion. That could.
That's
Hey!
not a time potion is different from a time machine.
And I explode. Like when we were building my PC, I remember telling my PC builder, "Do not let me touch any of this. If you let me touch any
I
of
mean,
this,
hey.
the PC explodes. You're replacing the parts. I warned you."
Maybe that means you could fuck up the PC just enough to turn it into a time machine instead of PC.
Maybe. Now the better question would be who would be more likely to use the time machine?
Not me.
Me.
You do not fuck with time travel.
That's for time travel. Yeah. Like this was during was that the earlier time, I think when we first debuted the 2.0, where we asked who was more likely, me and Melda played, who's more likely to. Oh my god, this one did so well and we didn't even promote it. Okay. Sorry, I'm shocked. I'm shooketh. Yeah, so a couple of people in my group volunteer to do all the driving to save me from learning from the right side of the road. Hey, using the parts of a television and you don't even... No, I actually would be. If you take the back tracks that are in the camis, you can certainly feel like... Hoi! Hoi, 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 no. No. That's not how this works. By the way, guys, this is my TikTok. You can feel free to follow it. I don't post on it very often because this is completely under the control of my social media manager. And it's just partially the reason why I almost never use TikTok. So yeah, this is under the control of my social media manager. So, but it stuff gets posted here. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. So chat, I know what we're gonna do today. Here's the thing. Eternity starts from time itself, the ghost will start forever. I'm just swapping. I'm changing the title. I'm just changing the title. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't mind me. I was just also So I was. How is that brain cells? I feel like even those people who wrote that didn't really have brain cells. For no reason, I'm already devastated. Why? Oh, we've had some pretty fun times actually. Also, don't ask me why. Actually, you know what? I know why this went so successful because it was a prank. I want to do prank videos, guys. I'm hilariously the type of VTuber that would actually do well in prank content. And I miss that fun. Oh, you're playing Stara. Understandable. Understandable. Yeah. I will just say though, like, I would be the type of person to accidentally touch something and then turn it into a time machine. That is a possibility for me. Yeah. Kara, send a DM when you get a chance off stream. Golden, you can't. Golden! Golden! Golden blood! If I can't make it to off-kai next year, you're throwing nothing! Also, for the record of this chat, my weight is not a secret. I weigh 42 kilos. If chat doesn't fund me, I don't get to go to off-kai next year. No, but that's the thing. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you how tall I am, but I weigh 42 kilos, which is, I think, the average of 95 pounds. I don't even weigh 100 pounds. Like, my weight is like the last thing that's a secret in my life. Like, you know how they say like women are always very, very sensitive about their weight? I weigh 42 kilos. You can't get thinner than this. Well. Golden, I'm just gonna respond to that message. I like, chat, it's like my weight is like the most none. My weight is like the just plays this stream to just chatting. It is under just chatting actually. It is under just chatting already. Like my weight is like the least secretive thing in my entire streaming career and my life. I am so light that people think a gust of wind would knock me down. I am probably the one person to not be sensitive about my weight. Like, I'm probably the person that's probably not gonna be this, like, I'm not sensitive about my weight at all. I know most girls are. I am not. You can't be sensitive about your weight when you weigh when you weigh 90 pounds. Seriously. I just got back from work. Welcome back, Indigo. Welcome back from work. Gotta go to work. Well then, you are tall. Well, you are tall. Never ask a woman a woman on her age, a man his salary. No, actually, never ask Kiara what country she's from, because she's never gonna say it. It's sensitive. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, but me my country. Cause that's P and C, y'all. That's P and C. Until it's not. Oh my god. I will, like, wait, hold on. I'm just realizing something. You know what I should put in? Select content labels. I don't know how to... You're just cursing too much. Golden, PG-13. PG-13. Nah, oh, no. Slippery, it should be always ask Kiara on her weight, because my weight is, like, the one thing that, one, everybody gets shocked by, but also, two, the one thing that everybody's like, how do you weigh so little when you are so tall? Golden! Golden! Denying that one. Fair. I just literally said that you curse too much and you proceeded to curse like a sailor. I'm starting to understand why Gordon Ramsay cursing will mean that we don't have a show. I literally just said that you cursed too much. You proceeded with another curse. Golden. Jesus Christ, man. Ay, ay, ay. But for the record, I am 5'5". Chat, for the record of this, I am 5'5". It is a fact that I am not all that short, but not all that tall. I'm pretty average height for an Asian woman. Now, how tall I am IRL, I'm gonna tell you it's not 5'5", but that's not relevant to the topic right now. That's not relevant to the topic right now. Oh, ow! Oh my god, my stomach is starting to hurt. Okay. Hallelujah. I will say though, it's like though actually I thought it was cute. So if I want to be really parasocial and Golden, there are no mods in the chat as of this moment. There are no mods in this chat. You will just screw me. Like, also, I keep forgetting to do this, but guys, thank you for 1,500 on Twitch. I keep forgetting to say thank you for 1,500 on Twitch. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you for 1,500 on Twitch and currently 852 on Twitter. We're gonna hit 1,000 on Twitter very soon, actually, which I'm really excited by. Fun fact. Yeah, like, so guys, if I hit 1,000 on Twitter, Golden, if I could throw things at you right now, I would. You're doing this on purpose. Also, you're not allowed to say that on Twitch, DOS. In general. Golden, you're not even allowed to say one of those words on Twitch TOS in general. You could actually get me banned from Twitch if I approve it. Red. You could, like, be careful with your cursing. There are some words that you could actually get people actually, you could actually get your streamers banned on Twitch if I didn't have automod. And I know you won't. I could accidentally click the OK. What? I'm not a... Yeah. I am not a squirrels in my pants. I'm not a squirrels in my pants. I don't have squirrels in my pants tonight. I have squirrels. They're just not in my pants. I like having squirrels. Yeah, I know. That's why in my chat, we call it squirrels in my pants. That word. Yeah, that's why, guys. That's why in my chat that word is called squirrels in my pants. For all that's worth, yes. Let me see. Yeah, so imagine if you could get like 150 followers next year, and then maybe like another 500 on Twitch. I would literally be having like a total of 3K followers. I can't imagine. That is wild. I can't imagine that one. I could not. That is something that has been very unfathomable to me since the day I started streaming. I want 10K. Also, let me see. Okay, guys, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it always makes you feel better when you're talking to chat. And it's very nice it's always very nice when you have a very nice day with chat, talking about being vulnerable with chat and just talking about like your life and your, like, just the things that make you feel good and the things that make you feel bad in chat. It's nice to you know, it's nice to have that. You know, chat. Thank you. Thank you for always being here for me. Thank you for always being here for me whenever I need you guys. And thank you for being the best community that everybody a streamer could ever have. Cause I know every streamer says that they have the best community, but I'm gonna say it as well. I have the best community because they remind me that I should always be true to myself and be okay, be me. They encourage me to be me, and they encourage me to be okay being myself. So thank you guys, chat. It's not always gonna be this depressing, I'm gonna promise you guys that. But for the sake of this, are you guys okay with me doing like 2-hour streams for the next like 3 weeks? While I focus on my masters a little bit. We're still gonna do streams, but maybe they just aren't gonna be as long for the sake of my sanity and for the sake of my, for the sake of preparing for my stuff. So that I can actually get a bit more sleep and a bit more rest. Before you know, before you know, once my thesis proposal is over, I will come back and I'm gonna return to 3-hour streaming. I just can't do it right now. I don't think I can do it right now. So you guys gonna still get 3 streams a week. It's just that you guys are gonna get 2-hour three streams a week each time. You guys okay with that? If you guys are, I'm doing my work. I am at work and I have to get back to doing my job. It's quite early. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Honestly, thank you guys for always being there. Why we're through here. Thank you guys for always being there for me, and thank you guys for being the really awesomest community that a streamer could ever dream of. Because honestly, I feel like very few. Everyone says that, but it is what it is. Like most streamers say that. be small streamer. No, not small. Average height streamer. Okay, average height. I do be an average height streamer that is focused on being the best that I can be. Okay. Let's see. Wait, does anybody have anybody that we want to raid today? It's small next to me. Yeah, about that. You're just huge. Does anybody have anybody that you guys want to raid? Hold on. Does anybody have any recommendations on who we can raid today? I'm looking at the list. Not today. Okay, let's see. I don't really have anybody as well. Huh. Let's raid Die then. Let's raid Die. Let's raid Mr. Die Dang Die. Okay, guys. Okay. Here we go. Let's just go say hi to Mr. Die because I rate him a lot and he's a safe space for me as well. So guys, we will have streams on Friday. We're just gonna play Where Winds Meet. On Saturday, we're just gonna go into Honkai Star Rail with a friend of mine. I will post up what it's about later on. Okay? But let's continue to make this community a safe space for everybody, and let's continue to make sure that we are ourselves in my streams. Okay? I'm not gonna sweat too much about it, and I'm not gonna freak out too much about it. Thank you guys for being so encouraging, and thank you guys for always being there for me and being just amazing. Just being amazing people and amazing friends that I can count on. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m. GMT plus 8. Guys, okay. Big hearts and kisses. Mwah. Love you all. Alright, guys. Bye-bye. Let me put out the right message first and then this. I don't know why this has not been working for me recently. But, you know what? It's okay. Oh, my God. Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
fishing would be boring AF here because people just throw stuff away. Right. It's the Swan Queen. Why? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? The heck is Twitch on? What does Twitch do? Thank you for the shout-outs. Welcome, welcome in everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day, a great night, a great evening, great night, great night, good midnight, good timing, good time, night, noon. Powerful student, welcome in. Thank you for trusting with the community. Welcome in, everyone. I cried? For what? What happened? Mental health has been crap recently? I'll get to it. Why? What happened? I shot the wrong person? My mind just went blank. No, you're good. I thought you shot the right person. Can we talk in DMs after? Well, I'll be heading out after, but I really want to ruin the mood. I don't think you ever ruin the mood here in chat. I was the one who did the shout out. Cousin, is this my new greeting, bro? But yeah, moods don't get ruined here, like Flora says. Wait, did I put the wrong name? I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I'm coming. For Sierra's next birthday, I'm sending her to Alabama, bruh. Can you afford that? Double, bruh.